He is known for being a philosopher, mystic, and aesthetician from Kashmir. He is recognized for his influence as a musician, poet, dramatist, theologian, and logician. His name is Abhinavagupta. In the picturesque valley of Kashmir, a polymath with an insatiable thirst for knowledge was born. Abhinavagupta, a philosopher, mystic, and aesthetician, belonged to a Brahmin family of scholars and mystics. From an early age, he displayed an eagerness for learning, a curiosity that drove his parents to encourage him to explore all the schools of philosophy and art of his time. Guided by as many as 15 teachers and gurus, Abhinavagupta delved deep into the intricacies of various disciplines. His quest for wisdom led him to become not only a philosopher but also an influential musician, poet, dramatist, and exegete. His polymathic personality allowed him to synthesize his vast knowledge, creating a unique worldview that would leave a lasting impact on Indian culture. One of Abhinavagupta's most significant contributions was in the field of the philosophy of aesthetics. His legendary commentary, the Abhinavagupta, on Nyastra by Bharata Muni, showcased his expertise and profound understanding of the subject. Through his extensive works, including the monumental Tantraloka, he explored the philosophical and practical aspects of Kaula and Trika, leaving behind a rich legacy that continues to inspire new generations of thinkers and learners. Abhinavagupta, a title earned from his master, was a philosopher known for his competence and authoritativeness. However, the name also carried deeper meanings, including being ever vigilant, present everywhere, and protected by praises. He was considered a brilliant scholar and saint, the pinnacle of the development of Kashmir Saivism, and in possession of yogic realization. Abhinavagupta's philosophical prowess was evident in his thorough analysis and systematic approach. Like a modern scientific researcher, he reconstructed and rationalized philosophical knowledge, bringing coherence to the existing sources of his time. His work spanned various branches of the triad, will, knowledge, and action, and included devotional songs and academic yogic practices. But what set Abhinavagupta apart was his exceptional qualities. According to Jayaratha, his most important commentator, Abhinavagupta possessed all 6 qualities required for the tremendous level of Saktipada. These qualities included an unflinching faith in God, realization of mantras, control over objective principles, successful conclusion of undertaken activities, poetic creativity, and spontaneous knowledge of all disciplines. Abhinavagupta's teachings were not confined to abstract philosophical concepts. He aimed to guide individuals in their daily lives, providing them with practical tools to navigate the challenges they faced. Through his philosophy, he encouraged introspection, deepening one's faith, and embracing creativity. Today, Abhinavagupta's philosophy remains an invaluable resource for individuals seeking meaning and guidance in their lives. It teaches us the importance of faith, self-realization, and the integration of different aspects of our being. Abhinavagupta's wisdom offers us a path to understanding divinity, attaining personal growth, and finding harmony amidst the complexities of the world. Abhinavagupta, a great philosopher, was born into a Brahmin family in the beautiful region of Kashmir. His mother, Vimla, tragically passed away when Abhinavagupta was merely 2 years old. Losing his mother at such a young age deeply affected him, causing him to withdraw from the worldly distractions and focus even more on his spiritual journey. Abhinavagupta's father, Narasigupta, embraced an ascetic way of life after his wife's demise. Despite the hardships he faced, Narasigupta cultivated a brilliant mind and a heart overflowing with devotion to Mahasvara, the supreme deity. He became Abhinavagupta's first teacher, imparting knowledge of grammar, logic, and literature. Guided by his father's teachings, Abhinavagupta delved into the depths of philosophy, seeking to understand the nature of existence and the purpose of life. His quest for spiritual enlightenment led him to explore various traditions and philosophies, ultimately shaping his own unique philosophy. Throughout his life, Abhinavagupta held on to the belief that our existence is not limited to a solitary lifetime. In fact, he famously proclaimed, "My life will recur in exactly identical fashion." This statement reflects his conviction in the cyclic nature of life, emphasizing the eternal aspect of our being. Abhinavagupta's teachings and philosophy continue to inspire and offer guidance in our daily lives. His emphasis on spiritual growth and the pursuit of truth encourages us to look beyond the materialistic world and deepen our connection with the divine. By understanding the interconnectedness of all beings and the cyclical nature of existence, we can find meaning and purpose in our actions, fostering a sense of harmony and contentment. Abhinavagupta, the great philosopher and scholar, was not alone in his spiritual journey. He was surrounded by a loving, devoted family who nurtured his deep connection to Shiva and his pursuit of knowledge. Among his siblings, his brother Manoratha stood out as a devout devotee of Shiva, well-versed in the scriptures. Meanwhile, his sister Amba found solace in worship after the loss of her husband in her later years. But it wasn't just his immediate family that supported Abhinavagupta. His cousin Kara, from a young age, displayed a remarkable understanding of Saivism and a detachment from worldly matters. Kara's wife, who was also Abhinavagupta's older sister, held her illustrious brother in high regard. Together, they had a son named Yogisvaradatta, who displayed incredible talent in the practice of yoga even from a tender age. Abhinavagupta also had dedicated disciples who served him and immersed themselves in the study of scriptures. One of them was Ramadeva, whose commitment to learning and serving his master was unwavering. Another important figure in Abhinavagupta's life was his cousin Khema, who may have well been the celebrated disciple Kamarja. Additionally, Mandra, a childhood friend of Kara, played the role of a gracious host in a suburban residence. Mandra's wealth and knowledge were a valuable contribution to Abhinavagupta's life and work. But it was Vitasika, Mandra's aunt, who held a special place in Abhinavagupta's heart. Her exceptional dedication and concern for him earned her his deep gratitude and appreciation. Abhinavagupta even acknowledged that Vitasika's unwavering support was crucial to the successful completion of his monumental work, Tantraloka. The story of Abhinavagupta's family and disciples paints a picture of an environment filled with love, spirituality, and intellectual stimulation. His family not only accepted but embraced his spiritual pursuits, serving as a nurturing foundation for his genius. Their unwavering devotion to him, coupled with his remarkable personal qualities, allowed Abhinavagupta to fulfill his destiny and create a work of profound magnitude, leaving a lasting impact on the world of philosophy and spirituality.